Obviously. All right. Guys, we're making history right now. So 229, number 40, here we go. Because I'm recording it right now as I speak to you. Shh. On my computer screen. So look, it doesn't matter if this whole setup makes sense to you whatsoever. All they're telling you is that the current is measured by this, where t is in time, right? And we got 2 sine t. And they want to know what is the largest magnitude for current. Well, this, you don't have to do any work at all. You already have an equation for it. There's only one independent variable, so how do you find the maximum of it? You derive it. And we're going to derive I with respect to t, because that's our independent variable. So, whoa there. So, di dt is equal to negative 2 sine t. Yeah, plus 2 cosine t. Very good. Okay? That's our derivative, and we just want to know, where is that going to be 0? Well, it's going to be 0 when cosine t equals sine t. And everybody knows when that happens.
That happens at 45 degrees.
What's up? Because the derivative of cosine is negative sine. Okay? Yeah, not 45 degrees. You're in a calculus class. Come on, man.
Oh, then we can write the degrees.
Shh. At pi over 4 and at 5 pi over 4. Oh. Because they're both negative root 2 over 2 at 5 pi over 4. But at 3 pi over 4, one's positive, one's negative.
And 17 pi over 4.
So, what we should do here, look. This is just going to repeat after 2 pi, so I'm just going to go between 0 and 2 pi. And we're going to check these intervals to see where the maximum has to happen. You okay with that? I bet you are. Okay. So, remember, this is our derivative right here. Cool? Let's shrink this a little bit. We're going to plug into that. So if you plug in a value, I don't know, like pi over 3, pi over 3 doesn't work, pi over 6. Plug pi over 6 into that, to the derivative right here. I know you don't like trig, but we can do this. Sine of pi over 6 is a half, so that's going to give us negative 1. This is when we're plugging in pi over 6, so let's write that here. And when you plug in pi over 6 to cosine, you get root 3 over 2. So times 2, that's going to be root 3. Negative 1 plus root 3, positive or negative? It's positive, so this is positive. If you plug in a number between pi over 4 and 5 pi over 4, like, I don't know, pi, sine of pi is 0. So if we plug in pi, I'll write this over here. When you plug in pi, sine of pi is 0, and cosine of pi is negative 1. So that just gives us negative 2, which is a negative in that interval. And if you plug in something bigger than 5 pi over 4, like 3 pi over 2, okay, because if you think about the unit circle-wise, remember, pi over 4 is here, and 5 pi over 4 is down here. Cool. So I'm going to plug in this angle right here, which is 3 pi over 2. Sine of 3 pi over 2 is negative 1 times negative 2 is positive 2. So this is when we're plugging in 3 pi over 2. You're going to get 2 plus 0, which is positive. Looks like it's time to go. So possible maximums, just to finish this, kids. I know you're dying to know. All right, pi over 4 and at 2 pi. You got to plug them both in and see which one's the max. But it's going to be a pi over 4. I'll just go ahead and finish this. Don't worry about it. Yes.